I just talked to my radio station. Number one, Small told you so. I'm reading the mail. Hey, that's big 10-4. Small with the wing and
Small, he says we talking on COVID-19s.
What happened to Dr. Doolittle? Where'd he go?
He avoiding you, Small.
This is just a driver. I ain't talking on my driver today. Let me dial up my driver.
He avoiding you, Small.
You're right, you're small, that's it. Everybody got this.
You got bad girl crying to you, Small.
It's all good. He still got hurt. No problemo. Yeah,
They still think they hurting Richie. They still think they hurting Richie's bench or business. My finished product.
150-some pound drive on this end. That's all it is. I was trying to get it back to 250, but you cut in. One lady comes good even once again small. So I heard you.
640, you're blowing too much smoke in Fort Worth, Texas there, 76 Ford. Hey, 764, too much smoke coming out of that new antenna, 001, Fort Worth, goddamn.
Cracky was missing his ass. Stop putting Elmer's glue in the fucking radio, Doc. Stop putting Elmer's glue.
55-year-old degenerate want to pick on a 70-year-old man. Are we not a dope fiend? Is he not a dope fiend law in New York City? Heroin does that to a man.
Like other Texas stations, he'll cut you off. He won't let me talk to them. You notice that?
Sound like 250 needs to stop crying and start buying. Trying to pass off a 2-pill as a steel hammer.
He's on the keys on that end, small, read the mail.
Yeah, because I was doing the station.
You take care of 25 dBs, Fort Worth. Have a good day, big brother. You're smoking.
Small, he trying to talk to you and ignore you at the same time.
Good evening, come on that end. Tell your friend you say good evening on that end. How are you?
You gotta jump up and down like the rest of them.
Hey, about 25 dB. You put about 25 dB in the Fort Worth, no doubt about it. Come on.
And I thank you. Yeah, you have a fine one. You and that one lady in Temple Small, read the mail.
That's what it is, man. A whole lot of jealousy out there. I guess some people thinking COVID-29 is your radio.
Hey, watch out now. 101, he's off, giving you a little competition. He's going to cut in on the top of you a little bit. He's right your shirt tail. Look out now. 101 is going to come in there and right your shirt tail.
Hey, 250. Old small girl say I don't know everything. I do not know everything. But I can tell you what I do know. Yeah, October 29 is the benchmark of a lot of radios on that end. It's the benchmark. Plain Jane, October 29 is the benchmark. The benchmark of all TV radios on that end. Right?
They got their favorites. So if he heard me barefoot, there's no way he can't hear me when I'm on the hammer. But it's all good, man. Listen, there's a lot of selective hearing. There's a lot of people that hear what they want to hear, man. But you know what? I ain't got a whole nothing against anyone out there. There's a lot of political stuff going on. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of what we call it. A lot of.
We need more cameras in front of the radio so we have less of what you're hearing. We need more cameras in front of these radios.
Have a good day. Thank you. Hey, 4 right here, 250. 4 right here, Cobra 29, that's some big talk his ass off on his end. But the only way I can use it, I got to have an extra driver behind it. You ever seen a Cobra radio? You know about it. A Cobra 29. Ain't nothing gonna out-talk it. Small told you saw him read the mail.
Well, Small, somebody came on the radio one day, jumped in their speakers, and took total control of their mind, their bodies, and their souls, and they ain't been the same since, Small. Small, it's not my fault, Small. I just know what I had to do. I just know what I know how to do in these radios, the only way I know how to do it. And I think I do it well, man. I really can't speak for other people's station. I can only speak for my customers throughout the years. 127 New York City, Clip.
Hey, 4A127. I wonder can I back my radio down now? Yeah, watch, but I get more audio. 127, you right, you small, then go ahead.
Small, you know what it is? They don't have the knowledge or the know-how or the many years experience working CB shops or working a CB radio modification business. Small, they don't have the knowledge or the know-how about the business, so nobody should have the business if they don't have it. Hey, Small, 127, doing what I know how to do the only way I know how to do it. Me and this monster clean audio stock mic in Brooklyn, New York is clear.
Mike, it screams in his mic. That's all 127.
Sounds like I'm talking.
Audio limiters. That's all. They don't know how anyone can do that. You can be brain dead and know how to do that. It's just either a transistor, a diode, or a resistor. There you go. There's no know-how about pulling out an audio limiter. And that's the extent of 127 knowledge of radio.
Well, I'm sure if everybody knew how to make them radios sound like 127, they would be doing it, or at least trying to do it. I'm sure if everybody knew how to make them radios sound like 127, I'd have more competition out here. But so far, I'm the main man on the East Coast. You're 127, the Diamond Cutter, the Sound King. Me and this superstar stock mic and the stupid star behind it. Light switch on, operator gone, cry and lie on.
I'll talk to you later when your legs get straighter.
Hey, 250. Hey, 250 small, say my radio will have not been clipped on that end. My radio will have not been clipped on that end. Yeah, clipping the limiter on that end like clipping the main balls. My radio will have not been clipped. That's just like clipping my balls on that end. 250 small, reading the mail.
I never said your audio limiter was clipped, Small. I never accused you of that. I said 127's audio limiter was clipped in the radio that he's using. That superstar. That's what I'm saying. And that's the extent of 127's ability when he's working with radios. He clips the audio limiter. I never said yours was, Small. I don't put words in my mouth. I never said that.
But all his radios have monster clean audio.
Don't think his radio been clipped on that end. What you talking about? What you talking about?
Well, Governor 250 trying to convince y'all I don't know what I'm doing when it comes to working in these little black boxes called radios. It's a real amusing video game for my viewers. Pistol 127, video game number 6, I'm back out.
Yeah, I'm supposed to talk to my radio, but 127, I heard you. Yeah, but I had to get something back to 250 on that end, right?
Well, Small, you could clarify for him all day long. He's not going to acknowledge. Small, you could clarify for him. They can repeat the words, and he's still not going to be able to acknowledge. Small 127 video game rolling.
Hey, how you doing, though? You know my old saying on that end. If you got a technician that clipped the limiter, the shit on the radio, run away, run away, run. The small read the mail.
Small, I clip most of my limiters, but a majority of the new models being manufactured today, you cannot. Hey, Small, I cut the majority of my limiters throughout the years, but today's newer model radios, you can't do that. The minute you cut it, your radio has absolutely no audio. Hey, Small, have a good day.
I don't care how much you know radio. You think 127 is not going to include the radio. That's all I'm going to say. Smalls. 250 said.
Small, I think what it really is, Small, is that 250 don't know any radio guys or radio techs that know how to cut a limiter and then tune the radio afterwards to have monster clean audio. He's just so used to guys opening the radio, snapping the limiter, putting the cover back on, and saying, here you go. You know, he's not used to the guys that know how to intricate the stage forms of those amps and then drive it to the finals. You're 127 New York City back out.
Not about it, we leaving.
Roger that. I'll be on the site anyway. 199, you doing your thing, man. Sonny. I'll be here on 10-6. 250 back quiet.
I'm gonna tell my driver if I could warm up some hardware.
You got running shoes, Small.
28,000 on that end. I'll tell my driver just the small read the mail.
Well, Small, that's what it gotta be. It must be. These guys out here don't know radio. They don't know radio guys like Richie. And the guys they know just cut limiters and hand them back their radio, and they got these Delta splat boxes that sound like shit. But you know, when you know how to tune, radios after you bust that limiter, that's where all the money at. Hey, Small, me and the stock mic in New York, I'm clear.
Hey, number one,
free, and you get a Pepsi free. Don't worry, I'll be there as quick as possible with the wave and I'm gone.
right there, right back, number one. Your $1.99. I'll be waiting.
Hey, Dollar, I'm looking over here at the menu. You want garlic bread, nice and hot, homemade?
Anything without the Parmesan, we good there, right.
So,
I want to hurry in there and get my iron car while my nose is small. That's it loud there. Come on,
Drama, 127 gone.
In the conversation, right?
Drama, that's all it is, drama. A Workman CM4 stock mic. Drama. It's a $17 Amazon stock mic, drama, 127 gone.
You ain't missing anything.
I know I'm missing two pieces of glass out this room since last night. 127 gone. Nah. I put in service lurking somewhere around me an SSB 220. I put in service a decent working heat kit 220. 127 backlight.
Oh, 152, yeah. But it's a little rough and tough out there. Maybe that's a little better there.
And I got a song of the dance asking if somebody was trying out a new toy.
220.
Jan 4, I'll see you.
Glass plate audio is so distinct.
The heat kit It's a B220. I got that here. I got two of them.
You make a noise in Low Montana, man. Charlie Tango. Yeah, my boy, bye.
Radio, station number one, New Jersey with the way bigger.
You know, if you don't hear Richie keying up, he won't stick his tongue out of his mouth. The power of the video games telling you better than I can show you. Boy, you had Bad Girl singing a tune in the last three gates real bad.
He's playing in the rough, so you got the hammer down, and you know we are talking to it. 911.
Well, Doc, you got to remember, as the crow flies, they're all about a quarter mile from each other, and, you know, they ain't got skip talking radio, so all they could do is cry amongst themselves while the whole world talking over them.
That's what you did. They got out here, so let me lay back, and I'm going to see my email address. I don't want you to send that video to me to no damn text, man.
I'm sending it to the same number you sent me the pills from. The pills that you told me that I told you were the wrong pills, I'm going to send it to that phone number, like it or not. Copy on you got the pills yesterday. But I'm talking about the phone number you sent me, the picture of the pills you thought you were going to buy.
I just got up and got it. I got my phone in my hand. Thank you.
All right, well, the video's still up or loaded, man. I think this is Video Gate 6 or 7 that we're on right now, but it was a beautiful day of Video Gates. I can't complain. Video Gates the Video Gates is keeping the love of this hobby alive. But, you know, to avoid what we heard in the last two gates, you know, and more operators need to put cameras in front of their radios. Then we won't have to hear the boys bitching about politics and people holding hands. You know, you're seeing what they're hearing out there in them skip radios.
Exactly. That'll get rid of all the haters there.
That's a Roger. You know, the man was just trying to politely tell him, you know, your radios sound okay when I can hear you. You just ain't got enough audio to ride out your carrier. You just ain't got enough audio to ride your carrier. You ain't got enough audio to carry the radio. The man's trying to tell him those HF radios will never get the monster clean AM audio he's hearing pistol drop.
Radio, station number one, New Jersey with the way bigger.
Well, Doc, that's the problem. When other people outside the city start talking reality to them, they go crazy. And you hear what happens. They start hating on them. The power of the Video Gates.
So, hey, 251. I don't clip no audio limit in my radio, blah, blah, blah. And then he got there, he was pissed off then. He said, but I wasn't talking about you, small.
But, Doc, that's because 250 don't know radio guys. He never did know good radio guys. He knows radio guys that cut the limit, hand him back his shit and tell him, yeah, it's beautiful now. And meanwhile, it's the most nastiest, flat-top and overmodulated, bassiest, distorted thing you ever heard. See, Richie know how to tune radios after he cuts limiters. After Richie takes that audio governor out, I know how to tune radios to match amps to sound bodacious. You know what I mean? To have what Small calls monster clean audio in his speaker. Me and the stock mic is clear. Crush is back out here. That's my cue to go upstairs and start what I wanted to get started tonight. Doc, I'll catch you later. I'm in this video game. The man in full control on and off the mic in New York City. Don't worry, 250. I'll give you a good deal. I promise. I'll make your radio a monster clean audio radio. And because it's an HF radio, I'll do it for 75 measly bucks. You have a good night. I'm clear.
Hey, Joe.